What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 2 of our Pokemon Reminiscence playthrough. The previous video we started off the game. It looked absolutely insane. The story was epic. And in today's video we're going to try make our way to the next city. We wanted to help Lugia try reach the port so we can get him to leave the island. So now we're busy exploring the routes, and I must say this game is quite different compared to your normal Pokemon game. Here, in order to catch Pokemon, you've got to encounter these balls, which are called Prana, and Lucius then restores them into a Pokemon. So here are a couple Pokemon you can choose from, and they're always at random. You must make sure you have some kind of Pokeball with you before you interact with the Prana. So here we just got a Varoom, which is really awesome, and it seems the Pokemon that you just encounter while walking are Pokemon that you can't really catch. You need to interact with the Prana in order to catch Pokemon, I think. I'm still trying to figure this all out, so bear with me. If you guys have played through this game already, leave me some tips below. I will greatly appreciate it. Because here we just encountered a Chewtle, so I thought, let me try and catch it, but I don't believe I can. I tried to look for like Pokeballs in my bag and it didn't really work. So we just knocked out Chewtle. And I just want to say in this game too, while exploring these areas, it is cool that you can pick up items and you can actually see what item they are. It's not like just picking up a Pokeball. Like here we just picked up a berry, here's a heart scale, there's a revive to pick up. And you can explore these areas for ages. They seem to go on for a while. It's kind of like a maze. So you can really get lost and just explore and take your time. Now, it looks like we've encountered a Gimmighoul here. And we've picked up some coins and Gimmighoul ran away. And here we've encountered a storyteller. So you can choose to listen to a long story, a short story, or don't listen at all. So we're going to go with the short story. And she's given us an elixir for hearing her story. And then she just disappeared into thin air. So that's quite strange. And here it told us that there is a boss in the next room, so just be prepared for that. And we've also encountered a Flittle, so that's quite interesting. I wonder what kind of boss we are going to battle in the next room. But it is nice that it warns you. You don't really know what to expect in a brand new game, so at least you can heal up your Pokemon before entering the next area. And there's a whole bunch of like cases and things you can pick up. It's a different take and it is quite nice so far. We've still got a lot to learn and figure out in this game. But let's enter the next area. Okay, there is a person here. Let's see how strong they are. Give up your Pokemon or there will be consequences. I don't think so, mister. Okay, it's a bandit. Bandit Xander, and he sent out a Scatterbug. And another thing I want to mention is that in this game, Pokemon don't really have levels, which is completely insane. As you can see, there's no levels for your Pokemon. They just kind of get stronger. So you don't know what level the opponent is. You don't know what level your Pokemon are. You've actually got to go look at their stats. So that is also very different. I don't know if I like it or not, but it is different. I appreciate that the creator has tried to make so many changes to like the normal Pokemon setup, but still keeping it a Pokemon game. So here we've encountered a Greavard. Like, I wish I could catch this. It's such a cool Pokemon. But I don't seem to be able to. I've got to first try find those Prana Balls, and then hopefully it will be one of the Pokemon that I want to catch. So let's send out our Varoom to finish it off. Varoom is one of the new Gen 9 Pokemon, so I am happy I got that. And here's a little Meowth in the area. A little kitty. And Lucius says that this Pokemon likes to steal, so we should be cautious. And you have the option to pet it or to ignore it, so we just chose to ignore it. I don't want anything stolen. But we're going to just keep exploring the area. There's another Gimmighoul here, there's a fire, and there's a Prana Ball. So maybe we can try and get another new Pokemon added to our team. We only have 2 Pokemon. But as you can see, I don't have any Pokeballs, so there's no point in interacting with it. It's just going to go to waste unless you can actually catch the Pokemon. So what we need to do now is try find more Pokeballs desperately. I'm not even going to try and interact with any Prana until we've got more Pokeballs. But we do need to get more Pokemon. We need a whole team of 6 Pokemon, otherwise we might get in trouble if we encounter a really strong boss. And if you guys missed the first episode, you definitely want to go back and check it out. The story is really interesting and completely different to any other Pokemon game. So you do want to go back and watch episode 1. And you guys can decide if you want to play it or not. This game is completely free. You can play it on your PC or Android device if you use JoyPlay. So if you are interested in this game, download it, give it a play, let me know in the comments how you find it, let me know what team you are using. Like I said, this is the first time I'm playing this game. It's just come out in English, so it all is pretty new to me. But let's have a look. We just got 2 Pokemon at the moment, and here you can change their EVs, change their nature. You can evolve them yourself once they get strong enough, I suppose. So there is a lot of differences, and here you can heal your Pokemon just by going to the options menu there. So we are just trying to figure out some of the buttons and how everything works. And here we've also encountered another person that wants us to give up our Pokemon. Seems like there's a lot of bandits and bad people in this forest area. And this trainer sends out a Wingull. But luckily we did restore our team. And for our starter Pokemon, we went with Barboach. We had an interesting selection of Pokemon to choose from. But every time it's different. So when you play the game, you're going to have a completely random choice of starter Pokemon, which is nice as well. I really like that part of the game. Because normally you've only got like the starter Pokemon, regular starter Pokemon to choose from. Some games offer you the starter Pokemon from all gens, but no games that I know of just give you random choices out of all the 900 Pokemon. So I do like that. That's pretty cool. And here Lucius says, I command storms. I calm and provoke tempests. So I don't know what that means. You command storms. You calm and provoke tempests. And I make the winds blow at the mercy of those who need it. Okay. So I don't know. We're having a big chat here with Lucius and Fiona. And it looks like we might be making it to the next town. And while we're walking, Lucius brings up some of the legendary birds, which also seem to be people, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. So they seem to be dukes or something, some important people. So I do like that some of the Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, are actually like can have human form as well. It's a very different take to usual Pokemon games. And here we have a choice to save our game or not. Okay, so now I thought we would have made it to the next city, but we're still in the forest here. But we got some Pokeballs, so that's a big plus. Here we've just encountered an Nincada. so we can try get our strength up and defeat it. We almost one-shot it, that's pretty cool. But right now I just want to try add more Pokemon to our team. And here we met a saleswoman. She's trying to sell us something. And we bought a dragon plate, it seems. I do like that there's random people in the forest with different things going on. Okay, I really want to try find some prana now so that we can try catch more Pokemon. And here we found a Bunnelby. That would also be a pretty cool Pokemon to catch. But I guess we're just going to battle it and be on the prana hunt. I'm excited to see where the story goes. Because once we reach the next city, is Lucius going to leave us? Or I wonder what's going to happen. Will Lucius be able to leave the island on a sailboat? Okay, we've picked up some cool items, some coins, some berries, some potions, and yes, here we have found some more prana. Hopefully there's some cool Pokemon options to choose from with this one. Let's see what we get. Lucius, do your thing, work your magic. Let's see what Pokemon this prana can be. Okay, so we can have Chewtle, Dino, Shroomish, Surskit, or Tyragyu. Definitely going with Dino, the dragon-type Pokemon. That's a huge score for me. I'm very happy with that. So now we got 3 Pokemon on our team. Hopefully we can get at least another prana or 2 before reaching the other town. Very happy that we got Dino. This is probably one of the cooler Pokemon we've got so far. But we're gonna just keep exploring, and yes, we picked up another Pokeball, so that's what we need. And this forest area seems to be a bit more simple. There's only one way for us to go. Before there were 4 different options, and here it looks like we reached some woman with a cart, and you can buy things from her. So she's selling a whole bunch of items, and I believe you can battle her as well, but she is super strong. So I don't recommend battling her in the beginning, or you'll be in trouble, because you have an option to buy things, take things for free, or just look. So don't just take things for free, because you're going to end up in a really tough battle. I battled her and she defeated me with great ease. Okay, and here we have reached Alyssa. She kind of looks like a pirate or a captain. So she wants to have a battle with us. And she's only got 2 Pokemon, so she sent out a Chespin. That's really cool. That's one of the starter Pokemon from one of the other gens. And as you can see, this is my entire team at the moment. I have been doing a bit of training offline, and I did get some more prana, so I've got a full team of 6 Pokemon now, but I will show you my team fully when we reach the next town. We have defeated Chespin, and the next Pokemon the trainer is sending out is Minfu, which is the psychic fighting type. But Varoom is pretty strong. Oh no, Varoom got knocked out. I thought it would have withstood that attack. So we're going to send out Bramblin now to try and finish it off. We're going to hit it with a Seed Bomb. Oof, but Bramblin gets knocked out. We just caught Bramblin, so it's still very strong, as are a lot of the Pokemon in my team. We're going to send out Spheal now. Hopefully Spheal can finish it off. Oh, but Spheal gets knocked out. All my new Pokemon are just not strong enough yet. They haven't had enough battle experience. And Elekid hangs in there by like 1 HP. And finally, we defeat this trainer. So that was actually a tough battle. It just goes to show that we've got a lot of training to do. But let's continue on. Aha, it looks like we've made it to the next city finally. That took quite a while. Ooh, human civilization. Yes, you're just as happy as I am, Lucius. So many people are here. Try not to stand out too much. Pokemon don't usually talk. And now let's see. When I retired as a wielder and traveler, I left my ship with an old colleague. Okay, so we have to try and find this colleague of ours and try see if she or he still has our ship. And wow, this town looks absolutely beautiful. Looks like there's a little bar area. Okay, there's the tavern. There's a little farm and there's a couple houses. There's a waterfall and a stream flowing through the city and a windmill. And Fiona asks, what do you do in a tavern? And Lucius also doesn't know, so he's looking it up in his book. And Lucius said it's a place where the most emotionally damaged people go to try and find solace. So he's not completely wrong. That's quite funny. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna go to the tavern and try and find our colleague there. Hopefully they still have our ship, and then Lucius can get out of here. But we can't even enter the house, it seems. Lucius tells us we can't just invade people's homes. It makes sense. Normally we just enter random people's houses like that's normal. But in this game it seems you can't just go into houses. So that again is a different change. So I guess we can only just go to the tavern. We'll try a couple other houses and see if any of them allow us in. But I do like the design of this town. It's really beautiful. And it seems like everyone in town is very chatty. So we are going to try talk to everyone. And here's a Snorlax sneaking. I wonder if we can try catch it or battle it. We don't have any kind of flute or anything, but I would definitely add Snorlax to my team if we could catch it. And it looks like Snorlax just farted and scared Fiona. So that's quite funny. Okay, we're gonna chat to this girl, and it looks like there's another person near the little dam here, so we're going to talk to that person too. It looks like there's a Pokemon there in the water. And this person said she's feeding the Basculin. That would be another cool Pokemon to try and catch. But let's see, what else is there in this town? Okay, it looks like that's all. This person needs help reading. And they're trying to figure out how to plant berries and how to grow them. So we give him a bit of help and we tell him where to plant them and that he should water them a lot. But I think it's time for us to actually go where we meant to now. Let's go to the tavern. And wow, this place is huge. There's tons of people in here. Everything is just as I remembered. Looks like someone recognizes us. Wonder if this is our colleague. Waiter, hey, it's Anthony. I knew you couldn't resist the temptation of a few drinks. Okay, so we actually tell him that we don't drink anymore, and we're looking for Preta. So our colleague's name must be Preta, and apparently she's at the bar. And here's a cool little Pokemon here. So there's a lot of people chilling in here with their Pokemon. Looks like they're having a few drinks and eating some food. So quite a nice little hangout spot in this town. But we gotta go and try find our friend. This person also allows us to change our Pokemon's names. So I'm guessing Preta is there at the bar with the big hat. So I think we should go and chat to her, but I just want to see if there's anything else here. Like this person allows us to buy some items, so that's quite cool. A whole bunch of different hold items. And wow, you can buy some really cool items for being so early on in the game, but you do need 100 money. That is a lot of money. Okay, let's see what our friend is gonna say. Does she have our ship? Hello, Preta. So it seems like Preta might have had a few drinks. She doesn't seem very receptive. And she thinks we have found a new girlfriend, but it's actually Lucius. So yes, I think she's definitely had a few drinks. And Lucius says it's almost like she's using the double team attack. She's seeing multiple things. But we try to talk to Preta. We ask her that we need our boat. We're trying to help Lucius get off the island. And she said she doesn't have it anymore. She said she actually pawned the boat. So that's not good news. She just got rid of our boat and sold it. So we kind of stuck now. How are we supposed to help Lucius? We might have to try and find somebody else with the boat now, or see if there's some kind of ferry that will leave the island. But we decide to just go get some fresh air. We are quite annoyed with Preta. Okay, so it looks like Lucius comes out as well, and he can't be too happy either. If I understood correctly, does that mean we won't be able to leave the island? Are you okay, Anthony? Okay, so it looks like we gotta try and find some other kind of boat. And we've calmed down a bit after having a breather outside. And we decide to go have a look at the port. Maybe there's someone else there that can help us. And we can try find some other kind of boat. But now I just want to explore this little farm area and see if there's anything for us to do. There is one person here. And they tell us to be careful. There's a lot of weedle around here. And it looks like Lucius got stung by a weedle. That's quite funny. Gotta be careful of these Pokemon in the wild. But otherwise, it doesn't seem there's anything else to do in the little farm area. So I think we're going to end off this one here. It's been good so far. Thanks for watching.